This is Cannon Hill Anglican College, Team 6, Language and Literature, Division 2. Team, your time starts now.
Quickly, doctor, I need you over here. We have a new patient, Mr. John Watson, who has just been brought in from a major car crash. It seems he swerved off the road heading into a nearby building.
We have deep bruising on the arms and face, one broken shoulder and collarbone. Let's see. There's some damage near the temples. Nurse Faith, get a closer look at that. The head seems to have endured most of the trauma during the crash. He has gone into a coma.
Dr. Brooks, should we get him hooked up to the heart monitor?
Yes, immediately. We need to watch his heartbeat in case he crashes.
Nurse Joy, can you find John Watson's emergency contacts?
Oh, no. It says here Mr. Watson only has one emergency contact. It says to call Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
Meanwhile, at Sherlock's office.
Bling bling! Hello, this is Mary speaking as Sherlock's secretary. How may I help you today? So, where was your husband when you found him dead? Okay, Sherlock's schedule is quite full at the moment, working on more important cases. So we'll call you back when he is available to help. Thank you. Where's Watson? He should have been here half an hour ago.
Watson? Late? I need him here to carry my bags back to the apartment. What has this world come to?
Yes, it is strange. He normally is quite punctual. Bling bling! Hello, this is Mary speaking as Sherlock Holmes' secretary. How may I help you today? Yes, Watson works here. What about him? What? Car crash? Okay, we'll be there effective immediately. Sherlock, listen carefully.
Watson crashed? Sure, he wasn't a gold medalist in race car driving, but he got me from here to there. I tell you, if I was in that car, Watson would have had eyes on the road at all times. I can't afford to have a dangerous driver.
Sherlock, this is serious. Watson crashed into a building and is in a coma.
A coma? Well, Mary, why didn't you say so? We must go see Watson immediately.
Meanwhile, at the hospital.
I'm Nurse Hope. Your friend Watson is over here.
Thank you, Nurse Hope. Watson, my friend, speak to me!
I vow, I will find out who did this to you.
Sherlock, Watson crashed into a building. There's nothing else to it. Not everything is a case.
As you can see, we've been monitoring his heart rate. It's steady at the moment, but this could change at any point in time.
So when will he wake up?
He could have days, weeks, months, years. It could be never.
Never?
Never.
But perhaps you should be a little bit more optimistic.
Sherlock, Secretary Mary, I know it's hard, but you must be resilient during this strange time.
Heavens to Betsy! Did they say I'm in a coma? No, that's absolutely ridiculous. Sherlock, don't worry, I'm right here. Nurses, doctor, no one can hear or see me. Maybe I am in a coma, but what happened?
Well, Sherlock and I will be due and come back later in the day to check on Watson.
I need to finish John Watson's medical report. Nurse Faith, will you assist me?
Of course.
Plan is nearly complete.
Indeed, Sherlock didn't even recognise us. I knew after our years behind bars we would eventually get our revenge. When Sherlock found out what we did, he put us behind bars for 9 years. That detective took away our freedom and happiness.
And now we've taken away his. I must admit, your plan with Watson's car engine was quite brilliant.
The perfect disguise for the perfect plan. Don't you just love the film of Vengeance?
I do. I really do.
All that's left to do now is pull his life support. Nurse Joy, would you do the honours?
It would be my pleasure.
Paperwork's done. What is going on in here?
I'm just making sure that Watson's life support is all hooked up and going good.
Okay, perhaps we ought to leave it alone. We don't want any accidents.
Good Lord above! They're trying to pull my life support. I can't fathom a life without carrying Sherlock's things for him while he solves cases. We really are an amazing team, you know. But I need to warn him immediately. But how?
I just can't seem to get the evidence, Mary. Truth is, I know you think I'm flawless, but these past few hours have really weighed down on me. But I won't give up. I'd rather find out who did this to you, Watson. My instinct says the nurses are the criminals. I just have to find the proof. I can feel it in my bones. When you know, you know.
Sherlock, you can't give up. Show resilience. I trust your gut, but why do you think it was the nurses?
Elementary, my dear Mary, elementary. Leave it to the experts, but you're right. I must persevere. It's what Watson would have wanted.
Yes, you're right, Sherlock. It is those nurses. Trust those brilliant bones of yours. Now, you just need to find that proof.
Detective Mary, you came at just the right time. I'm going to be honest with you. His condition is getting worse by the hour.
What we are trying to say is...
I don't know how to tell you this, but he's taking up valuable space in our hospital. I know he's a dear friend of yours, but sometimes there's just nothing we can do. I'm not sure how much longer we can keep him here.
No, you can't be suggesting what I think you are, Doctor. He's a man too. I won't leave you, old pal. I won't leave you.
We'll give you some time to think it over, Sherlock, Mary.
Sherlock, I know you can't hear me, but I don't want to go either. However, I know that me, in this coma here, is keeping you from doing what you love and from helping other people. And I couldn't do that to you. You can't neglect your duties as a brilliant genius just because of me. I think you have to let me go.
They're gone. It's time.
Indeed.
Sorry, I just forgot my wallet. What in the world?
Drop that plug! I knew you two were behind all of this. Nurse Joy, Nurse Hope, you are under arrest for the murder of John Watson.
Fine, I admit, we did it. We are the reason Watson crashed. But it's too late for you now. Your friend is never going to wake up.
Don't worry, Sherlock. I'll get these criminals out of here and tell the police. Don't give up hope.
No, Mary, they're right. Watson's never coming back. All that's left to do now is move on.
Well, if you're sure, Sherlock, I think you've made the right choice.
Yes, Sherlock, that's the right choice. But I really do wish that I could stay. Darling, you got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go?
If you say that you are mine, I'll be here till the end of time.
So you got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go?
The end. We have to get this.
All right, guys, I'm going to ask you some questions. I'm going to just stand in front of the camera so that we can, I can ask some questions. But I'm going to start by asking you just to briefly just introduce yourself by name and say what you did, how you contributed to the performance.
I'm Callie, and I help write part of the script. I play Sherlock.
I'm Toby. I helped write the other part of the script and help with the editing part of it, and I played Watson.
Hi, I'm Olivia. I helped with the drama movements and a little bit with the costumes and props. I play Nurse Joy.
Hi, I'm Claire, and I worked on the costume and props, and I was Secretary Mary.
I'm Sasha, and I designed and made the costumes, and I played Nurse Hope. Hi, I'm Abby. I also designed and made the costumes and props, and I played Nurse Faith.
Hi, I'm Misha. I helped with the costumes and the drama movements, and I played the doctor.
All right, well, you've done, congratulations, it was fabulous, it really was terrific. So I'm going to ask, the first question is, how did you come up with the idea for your solution?
Well, I think we kind of deducted, we had many plans of what we wanted to do, and I feel like we just thought that using Sherlock in that storyline, we could really make the play our own, but also really capture Sherlock's personality and Watson's.
And when originally looking at the scenarios and characters, we didn't want to choose something that we thought everyone else we wanted to do. Like we wanted to be unique and like make our own idea. And so yeah, like kind of own and like make the script ourselves.
And what about, did you have any other ideas you were entertaining going with before you?
I think we were thinking about doing the Paper Bag Princess and Red Riding Hood. Yeah, but I think we decided on this one because we thought we could like make it a good play to show lots of resilience in the two characters, and we could really just incorporate it into our script like really well, into the storyline. So, yeah.
And what about, did you have to overcome any issues along the way?
Well,
Figuring out a time that everyone could meet up was definitely difficult because everyone had Saturday sport and then like Sunday like they had sport, and it was very difficult to find a time that suited everyone. So that was definitely one of the problems.
I think it was quite difficult to pick what we wanted to do because we had all these ideas, but yeah.
And what about, how did you use your 6 weeks? So in terms of what you did when?
The first couple of weeks was definitely a lot of brainstorming and thinking and collaborating, just getting all our ideas together and coming up with the best one. And then we wrote the script, started designing the costumes, and then came like the practical part where we started actually rehearsing and making the costumes.
And what about, what did you think of the challenge?
It was fun.
Fun,
Yeah.
yeah. It was good fun, yeah.
I think it was a little bit difficult at times to try and figure out how to put in the resilience part, but I think we figured out a way to do that and had a bit of fun with it too, so that was good.
And in terms of the overall Opti-MINDS experience this year, because it was different.
I think I just loved it. I think it was definitely different to last year, but like I think, you know, it still worked out really well in my opinion.
Yeah, I think because you weren't performing in front of people, it was definitely different. I think for me it took away some of the nerves, but
Just performing, in front of like just one person, not 3 judges, and then like also like family, that kind of stuff. It definitely took away a lot of the pressure, like having to, it took away a lot of the pressure.
And the last one, just, have you picked anything up or learnt anything through your Opti-MINDS experience, just generally, overall?
I've definitely learned how to work in a group and a team much more.
I think cooperating was a really big part of it, and then trying to find out how we could make parts what people really wanted to do and make them kind of their own.
Yeah, and really listening to other people's ideas and like what they have to say definitely helped. And I also think we just overall learned more creativity and how to be more thinking out of the box when you come to challenges.
Thank you, everybody. Somebody could turn the camera off.